any sort of violence against girls or women is considered to be a human rights violation. Do you know that? In their lifetime, women undergo some sort of assault, maybe a physical assault, maybe a sexual assault, maybe some sort of a harm which is done psychologically towards them. In the world, around 35% of women all around the world undergo this situation all throughout the years, and it is a proven fact that women are very much pressed with this problem within the world. Why does this happen? Don't they deserve the same status as the men do? I think that's a question that we should ask. Being men, we should always ask. So the violence, the abuse, it's something coming not just being from men, but it could come from the women as well towards them. So it is a collective effort that we should take, not basing on any of the genders, to make sure that we make efforts to eradicate abuse or violence against men. It's a responsibility that is put on our shoulders. It's simple as it may seem, but it's some sort of a complex, but it's a potential thing that we can always put in. Maybe we can do something as the bystanders. When we are seeing any sort of abuse against women, we could follow some easy steps to make sure that we do something to eradicate that abuse against the person that is undergoing that. We are the witness. Yes, we can always speak up for it and become an intervening force and make sure that we come in the middle and raise our voice to make sure that the person whom that is undergoing the abuse or the violence is taken care of. And become a good bystander, an active bystander, we can always seek help. We can ask someone to come in and make sure that they put in their effort and speak up for the person that is undergoing the abuse. The way we can become a friend of that person. Maybe we can talk to that person. Make sure that we make their life very much easier, even though they are running through something very hard. Maybe the abuse is coming from their sibling, their relative, their intimate partner, or maybe someone very much close to them, or maybe from a colleague in their office environment, maybe in their academic environment. So we can always become a partner to speak up for it and make sure that the person is feeling safe. There's an option to become a racket. That means that we can be a person whom that is watching this thing happening and make sure that we make that person feel safe, that we are always watching towards them and we are always ready to make an action. Maybe a small thing, when an argument, when an abusive thing happening, we can always go there and cough, and maybe we can speak something differently and make sure that the question or the situation is being carried away towards something else, something very favorable, and making sure that we are putting an effort to eradicate that thing from that very special moment. It's always okay, it's always a proven thing to seek help from the authorities. Maybe we can call the police. Maybe there are places that we can go on to. Maybe we can encourage the person who that is undergoing this violence to go and complain and be a supporting partner to that person. It's a bit of how we can become good bystanders, active bystanders to these sort of abusive things against women, against girls. So let us all be a strong force and make sure that we do our best to eradicate these sorts of abusive human rights violations towards our own women. I think this collective responsibility lies upon us. So let us all come together and support and say no to abuse. And I'm supporting the cause of Leo Club of Polgasovita. And let us all write her story in a good way and make sure this human rights violation, the abuse against our own women, our own girls, is eradicated from our world for the betterment of our own people. Thank you very much.